Hey guys, Dr. Shook here. Today what I want to talk to you about is this issue with blood sugar and a common problem that people tell me when I wake up in the morning I feel nauseous. I'm not even remotely interested in eating food. You know, if I eat anything it makes me just feel nauseous. So they wait an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or they don't even eat until later than that. And a lot of times what do they start with? They start with a stimulant like coffee, right? And so this is a classic, like nausea when you wake up, having problems, and this aversion to food first thing in the morning is very characteristic of problems with your adrenal glands and hypoglycemia. Okay, so low blood sugar. So let me explain how this works. So when you're sleeping at night, if you have low blood sugar and your blood sugar is lower than it should be, and you're having you can even have hypoglycemic, like significant dips in your blood sugar at night, which will typically wake you up, be wide awake. Usually it's 2, 3 in the morning. If you go to bed around 10 or so, you wake up, you're wide awake, you feel like you can't go to sleep, and you're just like, I'm wide awake, I just might as well get up. And what happens is that your blood sugar drops. When your blood sugar drops at night and it gets too low, your brain will signal your adrenal glands to make cortisol and epinephrine, norepinephrine, which is adrenaline. Okay, they get made together. Those catecholamines, they get made together. So your adrenaline gets made with your cortisol. Your brain signals those glands to make cortisol because cortisol will raise blood sugar by freeing stored blood sugar that's in the liver and the skeletal muscle, putting it into the bloodstream so that the blood sugar goes up, and your brain can continue to function and drive the physiological processes of your body. If you didn't have that mechanism, then you get hypoglycemic and your brain might stop working. Right? So obviously it's an important mechanism. But so what happens is this: people that are hypoglycemic throughout the night, when they wake up, they feel nauseous, and that is a side effect of those catecholamines that are being produced, the adrenaline, the noradrenaline, and that cortisol that's being elevated. So they feel nauseous when they try to eat. They just feel like it doesn't sit well in their stomach. So here's the deal: what you have to do, you have to eat something with some protein in it. Even if it's just a little bit of protein, you got to start doing that for a few days. And you got to eat frequently throughout the day. You can't have big gaps in when you eat. If you do that, and if you eat frequently throughout the day, what you will do is you will start to stabilize your blood sugar. And over a few days, that nausea will start to dissipate and your energy levels will improve. So you've got to eat something, even if you don't feel like it. You have to do that, or your blood sugar is going to be low. You're never going to fix the hormones. You're not going to fix your blood sugar. You're going to have continued problems stressing the adrenal glands, which are going to disrupt your hormones. You're going to have problems with disrupting pituitary feedback. When you do this repetitively and you stress your adrenal glands, you're stressing your pituitary gland, which also makes your TSH, which is what most people are listening to me about and trying to learn more, is how they can help their thyroid function. You can stress and cause problems with the pituitary gland. You can stress out the pituitary gland by forcing it to be overly active because you're just not eating enough, and that can create problems with your thyroid. Excessive cortisol production can cause problems with thyroid hormone conversion and resistance to can create some receptor resistance. There are just a lot of things that can come back to blood sugar. Eat frequently, high protein meal with good fats in it, not high carbohydrate. That's the wrong thing. High carbohydrates first thing in the morning is the wrong thing to do, because that's going to spike your blood sugar. That can put you on this roller coaster of the reactive hypoglycemia. You've got to stabilize it with protein and fat primarily is what you're going to do. Even if it's small amounts, you start eating a little bit more each day, and you'll start to the nausea will start to dissipate. You've got to make sure you're eating frequently. You've got to make sure you're eating good fats, good protein, and that you're not loading on carbohydrates. You're not spiking your blood sugar, which will cause an increase in insulin and can cause reactive hypoglycemia. People that are hypoglycemic tend to be on just this roller coaster of up and down blood sugar, using stimulants to bring blood sugar up, using stimulants to support their adrenal glands, and they feel terrible. So it's a big problem. It will disrupt, it will mimic that will cause hormonal problems, neurotransmitter problems, blood sugar problems, thyroid problems, make you feel terrible, all because of blood sugar. So it's something that has to be considered. So anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. You need to make sure that your blood sugar is stable. It's one of the things that I always look at with people, because it's never one thing. It's always a combination of issues that are promoting and pushing degenerative conditions, autoimmune problems, and blood sugar tends to be a big one. So anyway, I hope this helps you guys out. I really appreciate you. If you need anything from us, just let us know. Thanks. Hey guys, Dr. Shook, thank you for viewing our videos. I hope they help you out. If you want to, just subscribe to our channel somewhere here. You can watch a video that YouTube's actually selected for you, so hopefully it'll help you out. If you need any other information or resources, just look in the description. We've got links to our website, to our 9 lab test guidebook, and everything else that we do. I really appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a great